When a Spanish speaker talks in English, they often have a Spanish accent. But what does this mean? In this video, I'm going to show you some of the features that create a Spanish accent in English. And I'm going to be using clips of actress Sofia Vergara to show you what I mean. Of course, there are many varieties of Spanish spoken across the world, but most of these features will apply to most varieties. In this word here, are the two L sounds pronounced the same? If you're a speaker of Southern British English like me, they're pronounced differently. The first is a lighter L sound, and the second is a darker L sound, level. But if you're a Spanish speaker, then you'll probably pronounce them both as a light L. When I pronounce the words dolphin, velvet, ungrateful, I use dark L's. But now listen to Sofia Vergara, and she uses light L's.
I should have said the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Chocolate, red velvet, and vanilla. Red velvet.
He's so ungrateful. He's so ungrateful.
Spanish speakers tend to pronounce the TH sounds in English with the tongue coming out the mouth past the teeth. Linguists call this interdental. But British speakers tend to keep the tongue behind the teeth. Watch Sofia Vergara say the and that.
It's delicious.
It's delicious, yeah.
The one that was disgusting was the one in the dressing room.
Yeah.
The one that was disgusting.
In Spanish, words and syllables can't end with a sound. This means that when talking in English, Spanish speakers may replace a at the end of a word with a n or a instead. Listen to Sofia Vergara say time, handsome.
I knew that name was going to give me a hard time.
Yeah.
A hard time.
Yeah, well, he really is.
Super hands. Two hands.
Yeah. I agree with you. He's too handsome. I think you should be with somebody who looks like me.
Super hands. Two hands.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spanish words don't end in more than one consonant sound. This means that Spanish speakers aren't used to pronouncing multiple consonants together. So in English, a Spanish speaker may delete the final consonant of an English word. Listen to Sofia Vergara say husband, understand, and front.
Yes.
That is...
Very good husband. Very good husband. We went to the Chichen Itza. Why you look at me like you don't understand? Why you look at me like you don't understand? We saw ourselves like with the TV, the camera in front, and it was like natural. The camera in front, and it was
Like many non-natives, Spanish speakers will have problems with the I sound. Listen to how I pronounce the vowel in tipsy, delicious, trip. Now listen to Sofia Vergara.
They were there, they were tipsy. They were tipsy.
Oh, I bet it smells like magic.
It's delicious.
It's like
it's
magic.
Delicious. Trip, you say? A tourist trip. A tourist trip.
Spanish speakers will also have problems with the vowel. Listen to how I pronounce the sound in money, hungry, dungeons. Now listen to Sofia Vergara.
The money. I was hungry. I was hungry. The next thing that gives him more pleasure than me is Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons.
If you need some more time to think before speaking, you may make a sound to tell the other person you're still thinking. This is called a hesitation sound, and different languages will have different hesitation sounds. In my British English accent, it's but in Spanish, it's
Eat shrimp, dance, and swim in the ocean.
These are just some of the features that create a Spanish accent in English. Of course, there are others like B's and V's and R sounds that make a difference, but I can't cover everything in one go. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and share it with your Spanish-speaking friends. And remember to click subscribe so you know when I've released my next video.